Yeah.
I had this moment with my son a couple days ago, and we were talking about one of the things that we get to do on the land is we get to work together a lot. And that's one of our favorite things, because that's where a lot of discipleship happens. And he was like, Dad, I remember this moment. One of the first times I was working with all the guys, he was probably 10 or 11. And one of the men told him, hey, go over to the tool shed and get this specific tool. And Cadence said he went to the tool shed. He said, I'll never forget this moment. I walked in and we have this room that's got, about 30 or 40 of our outdoor tools hanging on a wall. And he said, I realized that he asked me to get the specific tool and I had no idea what that tool was. And I stood there in front of all those tools and I felt so ashamed that I didn't know what it was. And I just wanted to pretend that I did. But I was so afraid to actually go back to them and say, I don't know what that tool is. And I was like, oh my, and he has a dad that's ready to teach him those things. And that shame, that powerlessness that you were talking about, and I think that's a picture of so many men right now. We know we're called to do these things and these things. And then we go and we go into the tool room and we're like, we have no idea how to be a dad, how to be a husband, how to be a brother, how to be kind, and we just, if we could dare to go, this is where I'm at. I don't know how to do this. Somebody help me. I think that's where the discipleship really starts.
To me, it has to be one of the most powerful questions I've heard in a long time. And haven't really thought about it much, like that. Like, where are you, Adam? Where are you? Where are you at right now in this moment? What is going on inside of you? And of course, you can hear that in a shame way, or you can hear that in a loving way of like, explain to me what's happening. I want to know you, I want to understand, but I'm also here to be with you. And one of the most challenging things in life is to know where you're at.
Yeah.
It's the weirdest thing in the world. It can be very hard to understand what's going on inside of me and why is it there and why do I feel the way that I feel, in working with just, I don't know, thousands of people. I have found over the years that most people don't actually even understand their story. They don't really understand what happened to them when they were young. They don't understand why they are the way that they are, how it affected them, the way that they see themselves. Like they've never pieced it all together.